guys. I'm hoping that this angle and setup is all okay. I don't have a tripod yet, so it's always kind of up in the air about how the video is actually going to turn out. But more importantly, I wanted to talk about the continuation to the last video that I made. This is going to be the second agreement of the 3 that you should implement into your life to completely change it and change the way you feel, like it's been doing for me so far. I was actually in the middle of putting my makeup on and getting ready to go somewhere, but I knew that I wanted to film a video today, and I know that I want this channel to be as real and raw and true as possible, so I figured it's better to not be fully made up. I should just film it now, and that's what I'm doing. Anyhow, this agreement that I'm talking about in this video is to never make assumptions. The last one that I did was to never take anything personally, and you can go and click that and watch it if you want to know why. But I figure that these 2 things are pretty much the cause of all the pain and suffering and anger and sadness and that goes on in a person's head on a day-to-day basis. If you think about it, a lot of your overthinking and pain comes from making assumptions. It's almost as if, and you do it all the time throughout your entire day, it's almost as if somebody would be following you around and constantly nagging you about little things that bring you down. What if this happened? And what if it's like this? And what if it's like this? And you're probably like this, and that person probably thinks this of you. You would be like, oh my god, go away, right? Like, stop nagging me. But you do that to yourself all the time almost. Think of if you stopped that, how different your mind would feel, how different you would feel. And we do this when we meet people. We make assumptions about them too. If you met someone and you maybe made a negative assumption about them and decided that you don't want to be part of their life, you don't want them to be part of your life, when in reality the assumption maybe wasn't correct, and you could have had a very fulfilling and amazing and beautiful relationship with that person. So assumptions can destroy experiences and potential, but they cannot. Mainly, the reason that you should cut them out is because, or try your best to cut them out, is because, well, they harass you all day long. You don't even think about it. Your mind is constantly assuming, or at least considering the worst about things, and why would you do that to yourself, you know? When you take things personally, as I was talking about in my last video, you also make assumptions, because you're making an assumption that the person feels that way about you, or whatever it is. But assuming things is pointless, because if something is a certain way, then that's the way it is, and you should continue to live happily, because you're going to continue to live. But if that assumption is false, then you suffered for nothing. So assumptions need to be cut off. And that's the second agreement. And these things are so simple, but they're so important to implement. Yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and like.